Hey, welcome from World Entertainment. And as promised, here is the video about the former Warner Brothers boss, Toby Emmerich, who declared that Henry Cavill was persona non grata, which means not welcome. Yep, the former boss of WB was one of the main reasons that Henry Cavill would not reappear as Superman. So, more details have emerged about why the DC Extended Universe has been missing Henry Cavill's Superman for the past 5 years. And it sounds like a combination of factors were at play. Not really. No one would have blamed Henry Cavill for quitting the DC Extended Universe after Justice League. Warner Brothers, rushing to get the movie into theaters, made a joke out of the actor by giving him a CG jawline, and his Man of Tomorrow hasn't been seen since. Of course, that's all changed with Black Adam, and new details are starting to surface online about why the studio seemed so reluctant to bring Cavill back as the DC mascot. We've previously heard that money may have been behind him not appearing in Shazam, and it does appear that that was the issue. According to the Post Geek Singularity, Cavill's manager, who also works with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, that's because she's his ex-wife and agent, Danny Garcia is her name, pointed out to the studio bosses that a cameo role would have served as one of the actor's contractual obligated appearances. As a result, Cavill obviously wanted to be compensated appropriately, but former Warner Brothers chairman Toby Emmerich didn't agree. Apparently, the executive said at the time that Henry Cavill is now persona non grata. He's not going to play ball with the studio. He will never be Superman again. This idiot didn't want to pay Cavill to appear in Shazam. Cavill's contract, which is where his agent Danny Garcia stepped in and said he's contracted for these type of appearances. So if he shows up, you obviously have to pay him. It's in his contract. There's his contract. And they were refusing to pay him. So they said, well, he's not doing it if you don't pay him. So that's where it all went wrong with Warner Brothers, who tried to say then, as we've all seen the articles come out where they were saying, oh, he's difficult to work with. No, it's user trying to renege on your contract with him. This is very much in line with the whole Chris Pine and Chris Hemsworth deals with Paramount for the next Star Trek film, where they had signed contracts with Paramount stating they'd get paid X amount, and then when the new people walked in, the first thing they did is, okay, you're getting pay cuts. We're giving you this. And they were like, okay, but our contract says that. Our legally binding contract says that. And they were just like, no. So they went, well, good luck and thanks, we're not coming back. Same thing here. Only Cavill obviously wanted to come back, was desperate to come back. They've been trying for the past 5 years to get him back. And the head of Warner Brothers was like, no, he's no longer welcome here because he won't do the role for free. How stupid were those people in charge at Warner Brothers? Toby Emmerich, Walter Hamada, and Ann Sarnoff must be 3 of the dumbest people walking around running a company. Because they ran it alright. Ran it into the ground. But there you go. That's the reason Henry Cavill wouldn't come back. Because Warner Brothers refused to pay him for a cameo that his contract stated he would have to get paid because it would rank up as one of his appearances. And they refused, and then tried to smear him. They didn't just say, hey, he's no longer welcome at WB and he's no longer gonna play Superman ever again, not under our watch. They tried to smear him. They put out, oh, he's very difficult behind the scenes to work with. Oh, Jesus. Well, we don't have to worry about that anymore because he's back. That's right, Race Randolph. He is back. Anyway, I'll leave it there for this one. Cheers. Catch you in the next one.